Hey guys, Chris the Batman statue collector here, and I wanted to talk about a brand new reveal from our friends over at Legendary Beast Studio. And I have to give a major shout out to Graded HQ. And so I'm just going to be kind of reacting to this particular video today and kind of sharing it with you guys. And again, definitely check out Graded HQ. Please subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of really great reviews. He just did a really great review for the Legendary Beast Batman that I just got in, and I would love for you guys to be able to check that out as well, because it is, just super freaking impressive. Okay, so please make sure you do me a favor and do that. And so anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and we're going to get to this particular deal here. And let me figure out how I need to do the screen. Obviously, I am amateur hour here. Let me see if I can flip that. Can I flip it? There we go. Gee, Merry Christmas. I think it's my first show or something. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get to it and just kind of do a little watch along here. I've been having conversations with Jay Sia, obviously Legendary Beast, and he's very excited about this piece, asking a lot of opinions from the collecting community. And that's what's great about Jay. He is a collector. He is a fan himself. And so to be able to, hear the advice and the opinions of the community that's buying this stuff, I really appreciate that. And this is really cool. This is obviously a Sentinel. Now, there is some debate about how big this thing is. It's basically a person size, anywhere from 5 feet ish, 6 feet, somewhere in there. And it's really well done. I think the paint applications look really great. Obviously, they have a lot of really cool things on display, as you can see. We'll kind of fast forward just a little bit. Obviously, they've got some really cool stuff. Obviously, some of the pieces that we've seen before. And now, having finally had my very first ever Legendary Beast Studios piece in the Batman, I'm completely sold by it. I just can't believe it's taken me this long to actually see one in person. Obviously, I saw some at the Secret Sanctuary as well. But I'm just blown away by the Batman. It's quickly become one of my favorite pieces. And so I'm excited for just about anything they're doing. Obviously, I'm going to be focusing on the DC pieces, but I'm definitely going to be focusing on the Marvel pieces from afar. And we basically get 2 reveals here in this video. And again, it's just really cool to see the statues. Like I saw that one in the Secret Sanctuary. I saw the Hulk, and I also saw the Thor in the Secret Sanctuary. And again, please check out the Secret Sanctuary channel. If you haven't subscribed over there, I would love for you to do that. That's one of our sister channels. And just one hell of a great guy in Jeff Delaney. And so definitely check out that. And I'm blown away by the size and the scale. The paint applications were really great on all these. Obviously, the only nitpick on Cap was, on Thor was that, the color of his skin kind of was washed out, but that was one of their original pieces. So, I just think that Jay continuously wants to strive and get better and better. But this is what we're coming here for. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward just a little bit. So this is the Sentinel again, and there is some debate about how big this is going to be, but basically Jay's idea was to basically put third scales and quarter scales around him to give it this really amazing effect. And you can only imagine like how great that's going to be. The paint applications, I love the shininess of the paint. It's very metallic. I said on Rogues Gallery the other night, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Iron Man, obviously. Just really cool. And it looks like there's going to be 2 portraits. Jay's also weighing in kind of the idea of like, should I do a bust? Should I do a quarter scale? And I think some of that, don't go beyond the barrier. This is not good. Obviously, he got permission to do this. So congratulations. But I'm sure Jay is off camera somewhere, like just sweating bullets right now. But anyway, he's currently trying to see what he can do with the license. Obviously, he has to get approval depending on what people are wanting. But he has to get it approved first. So we shall see what ends up happening with this piece. But I'm really blown away by the metallic elements of it. You can see blue, you can see that pinkish color. Even in the blue, you can see it, and it's just really cool to me. Obviously, to have something like this in your display, you have to be a major hardcore fan. But I keep thinking about the Iron Studios, display that looks so great. This is just going to take it up to that next level, obviously, and absolutely go crazy insane with the display possibilities. The idea of having, all the sideshow collectible premium formats surrounded around this thing. They're so dynamic. They're all like in action poses, like that new Cyclops, and they're just so good. And so I'm really excited for X-Men collectors, because I think that they're going to be drooling all over this thing. Now, I would hate to see the price point on this. Again, there's going to be 2 different portraits, and we did talk about that on Rogues. So you can definitely go back and check that out if you missed the photos. But I just think it looks really, really cool. Actually, he actually does change it out here. So let's watch the change out. Obviously, it's got, I'm assuming, really strong magnets holding these things in. But we're going to see here right now with the swap out. So again, just by him holding it in his hand, you get an idea. That's the swap out. And I actually really like that portrait a lot. I think it looks very intimidating. And I don't know enough about the Sentinel to know what the different version is. Again, I'm just a Batman guy, but I definitely appreciate Marvel as well. But I'm not as familiar with the X-Men. I'm much more familiar with like Iron Man and Spider-Man and some of those classic comics. I just never was into the X-Men as much. Of course, the films got me more and more interested in them. But again, just a very cool looking statue. Really great details. And again, please go back and watch his video if you want to see the whole thing. Obviously, again, Graded HQ, great guy. He has given me permission to use some of his videos from time to time. And so I just want to thank him very much because he's an awesome creator as well. Got to see Hulk, of course, at the Secret Sanctuary. So that was really neat. We obviously got Magneto, and some of these pieces are older at this point. I know, my good friend Matt Martin has some of these, and some of these on order as well. And so I know he's really excited about these. So I'm really happy for collectors that are getting some of these really amazing characters in 1/3 scale, which are just absolutely crazy. I mean, look how good this looks. I'm just blown away. That Magneto is one of my favorite 3rd scale statues I've ever seen. I love it, especially when they have that big dome around him. I think that looks really cool. And then I'm going to fast forward it a little bit more here so we can. This is Mr. Sinister. So this is the next thing that they're working on. This is an unpainted prototype, although there is a little bit of color here. And you can see the texture, and you can see the details on the cape flow. Very cool piece. And it's one that I know a lot of collectors have been clamoring for. There was, I believe, an XM piece that I think was maybe eventually scrapped. I don't think they ever actually produced it, and maybe I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But there's a lot of people that want this. I think there might be a few customs out there, but this is obviously going to be a licensed piece by Marvel and Legendary Beast Studio. So I think that's really cool. And again, I like the cape flow. I like the movement of the piece. It's got a really nice, it's a museum pose, kind of like a dark side pose with the hands behind his back. But I think he looks cool. I like the texturing. I really do enjoy the texturing that Jay uses. I know some people think it's maybe a little over texturized sometimes, but I'm really in awe of what they did with the Batman. So I'm very excited for collectors on this particular piece. But again, it's just really cool to like see it, to kind of see what they're thinking about right now. Again, you can see the nice green element. So again, it just gives us kind of a teaser, and then obviously everything will be painted. This one has less of a storytelling base, which is a little bit of a departure from some of the pieces that they've done. Although like the Cyclops and some of the other ones might have a little less of the storytelling going on. So that's maybe my only nitpick about the piece, is that maybe it deserves a little bit more. But obviously this is just a prototype, so maybe obviously things can be tweaked. We see a lot of tweaks in different companies. For sure. But anyway, I do think it's really cool. And then obviously, if we go a little bit further here, you're going to see another swap out, which is really cool. So again, I don't know enough about Mr. Sinister to know what this portrait is, but let me know if you're excited about this swap out. Let me know if it looks cool or not. I think it's really nice whenever they offer different options. And you're also going to see a swap out here with the arms. Again, really nice, strong magnets here on the prototype, which is always good to see. Just be very careful. If you've ever taken apart a statue, it's a little scary sometimes. But let's take a look and see what they're going to put in here. So we got obviously, ooh, I like it. Very cool. And definitely gives it a whole different vibe with these arms outstretched. I think that's cool. What do you guys think? I definitely want to know in the comments what you guys think about this one. I think it's awesome. And then, of course, we're going to see the swap out back. And then look at this. Go figure that Jay's going to have 75 different head swap outs. That's his thing, man. He is crazy with the head swaps. But I think that looks really awesome as well. So again, you're going to have options, which is really nice here for Mr. Sinister. So that's really nice. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. A little different angle here. We can see. and just very cool. And back to the Sentinel. And again, I just want to give a big shout out to again, Graded HQ, fantastic channel. And please, again, once again, please give him a shout out, give him a subscribe. I know he is trying to grow his channel. And so again, thank him so very much again for letting us use content from time to time and comment about the cool things that he got to see in person. So anyway, definitely check that out. And again, let me know what you guys think about it. Is it one that you're thinking about picking up? I'm terrified of the price point on this one, but I would love to hear your thoughts, obviously. And again, just thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know your comments. And again, hit a like on the way out. And just thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you guys soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody.